What's going down? Why is podcast around?
Shout out to my Dukes in the house.
What up, Gallagher? Gully, turn the fifth.
Hey, shout out. First time. What up?
Hey.
You feel me? We in there, B. Dropping vibes. You ready for them, teams?
Yeah. We got the UK bum in here today.
Daddy. We like to party. The bum nigga that be trying to start all the drama. Yo, y'all, what's up, man? It's the Nooner. We got more news for you.
News.
All right, let me introduce this,
Yeah.
Hey, it's Jay Lava, and this is Keep It P podcast, where we take news situations and everyday occurrences and show how one could have and could not have been keeping it P. And I'm always being joined by the one that's keeping it T. T, introduce yourself.
For the record, though, with a hashtag, T-John Savage in the place to be. Hey, you sucker MCs.
You sucker MCs.
B-boy stance, man. Self-love, self-hug, man. What's happening? Some of y'all need a hug.
You know what I'm saying?
But if you check in at that 6 o'clock time. A little rhymey rhyme.
A little rhymey rhyme. At the 6th time.
Hey, so tuning in, you got a chance to win a little prize. A little prizey prize.
A little prizey prize.
Hey, I said the wrong in the hot. I shut your mouth.
Watch your mouth. Look at the white shoes. Look at the white shoes. Boy, we be having too much damn fun on this show.
It's the Nooner.
It is. I know Mom's sipping her coffee from her Keep It P chalice probably at this very moment.
Man, Gulliford, where's your chalice?
Yeah, Gully, you need a chalice, fam. You're bullshit.
First time. Where's your chalice?
So this one is a Bossip one. We hardly ever get things from Bossip, but I think I know why you sent me this. I gotta give it up to that Tease guy in the newsroom. It says, oh, here, let me yell it. We drop about fucking TZ in the news that he gives me all the time.
Don't you be in the kata.
Don't be kata. This says the Caucasity Audacity. Shout out to Queen Ahmadiyya Shakur, because they stole that from her. She says the Caucasity all the time. New York Post writer dog walked. Shout out to Craig Smith. Craig Facts, that's his word, dog walk. He got a segment on his show, Don't Get Dog Walked. He always saying, I'll dog walk you. That's Craig's. See, look how they just biting off the new black media.
Hello.
Caucasity is Ahmadiyya Shakur. Dog walk is Craig Facts. But she got dog walk for disrespecting DMX while he lay in the coma. You rotten batch. DMX, whose real name is Earl Simmons, is a human being, a black man, a legend, and an icon. They should have put black man first, but look who we getting this from, Bossa.
Bossa.
They can't even see putting black first on nothing.
On nothing.
The famed rapper is currently in the hospital on life support. By all reliable reports, he does not currently have any significant brain function and has not shown any signs of cognizance in 5 days. Yesterday, Sarah Payton, a white woman, a miserable sack of sour cream, a soulless scribe. I like that. A miserable sack of sour cream, yes. A soulless scribe and a woeful, ignorant New York Post employee felt it necessary to publish a demeaning article with the sole purposes of embarrassing DMX in what could have been very well his last days on Earth. You rotten sack of soggy sour cream.
You sour milk face.
You pet milk in a can throat. You remember pet milk?
No.
You don't remember pet milk in the can?
No.
We had pet milk in the coffee.
We had powder milk.
You put the pet milk in the coffee. You don't remember that? Well, I remember powder milk too.
Yeah.
I remember making watery ass cereal with that powder milk.
With the yellow box with the black writing.
Or well, Chicago, they was all white with the black writing. It was like, that's how you knew it was generic as hell. And then the cheese that came in the white box.
That's the block. That's the government.
Yeah. You remember the big cheese? I remember the big cheese.
I was a fan of the big cheese, actually.
Look, cutting off big, what you never could get a little nice thin little wedge. It's always that triangle wedge.
Yeah.
A big stupid.
With the fat bologna too, with the fried bologna with the red thing around it. What you talking about?
Oh yeah, that was it. DMX in the house he lost during his rap career. So now she took it upon herself with her sad sack of mayo. So dried up pack of mayo. Look, so she tried to show this house and saying that, that's the house that he lost during his rap career.
That's cool.
Ebro said, and I don't like Ebro, by the way. Ebro is so phony to me. Just post anything about DMX while he lay dying. Correct, Ebro, to the point we should be remiss if we didn't also give the drummer some. Despite the outlandish ratio that is still ticking away on his piece of journalism, the New York Post has not been deleted yet. Address it or apologize. Not the way you can really expect much from a decency or from an outfit that is pretty much low for even them. Well, y'all be saying some bullshit too, and y'all little articles. I know y'all not talking. Suffice to say, people were not pleased. Lil Yachty took to Twitter to sound off on a nasty article. What type of shit is this? He asked. Yeah, blah blah blah. That's a short article. So they just want to say, okay, she said something bad about DMX. Well, what are y'all gonna do about it? I want to hear punishment. I don't want to hear no splaining.
And what are you asking for? You said an apology. Yeah,
I'm saying, like, well, we should be demanding an apology. We should be demanding her job. We should be demanding suspension. We should be without pay or something. I mean, it's actually pretty ridiculous, I would say. So we got more.
We get a handshake?
Huh?
Can we get a handshake?
Right. We got more palm colored people acting up, huh?
Ugh. Tripping. It disgusts me because people are losing their lives on this palm colored crime wave that is taking over the heartlands of America.
So what you bet that this person that I ain't no pictures in the article. I'm scrolling through. It's a long, lengthy, splain-filled article that I don't have enough mail to cover right now. So it says 2 dead in Tacoma Park after off-duty Pentagon police officer fires gun during alleged car break-in. Sounds like Lil Jimmy taking the radio, getting the gauge to the back. I'm saying I'm going black, man. What you going? Before the article start, what you going?
Yeah.
Cause the cop, he ain't, if it's the white dude at the car, hey man, what are you doing in my fucking car, man? Come on, But if it's the black dude, oh my God, it's the criminal black guy. Get the shotgun, honey.
See, it just, I
think
there would have been a lot more demonization. I'm going Mexican.
Okay, 2 people died after an off-duty Pentagon Force Protection Agency officer fired his gun at the scene of an attempted car break-in Wednesday morning, officials said, marking the second time an off-duty officer from a department has been involved in a shooting in the DC area in recent weeks. What was the other one?
Right.
Just after 5, Tacoma Park police officers responded to multiple reports of shots fired in the parking lot area of Tacoma overlooking condominium, officials said. After arriving, officials were approached by the off-duty officer who said he had seen what he thought was a car being broken into.
There it goes. Okay.
Tacoma Park officials said in the news release. He engaged the suspect, who failed to follow his directions. The officer said, the suspect attempted to flee in the vehicle at the time which the officer discharged his service weapon. A short time later, 2 people arrived at St. George Hospital Center with gunshot wounds. Both died at the hospital. Damn. No arrests have been made. That's it right there. Officials say the off-duty officers encountered at least 3 people in a parking lot. Officials would not say whether they had interviewed those in the parking lot who weren't shot. Officials are they didn't interview anybody, or they didn't say if they did. Officials are expected to identify the 2 shooting victims once their family members have been notified.
Fish sticks.
Yeah, because if they was black, they would know who they is. Their pictures would be up. They be up. They be mugshots.
Criminal backgrounds.
Yeah. The 2 suspects that were shot were also involved in a woo previously to the. Yep. So was it some palm colored individuals? Because I don't hear no demonization here. Kathy Plevy of the Tacoma Park Police spokesman said many questions remain under investigation. She would not say whether the officer fired his weapon as the two were getting into the car or as the car was driving away. She also would not say whether the officer perceived a threat or whether the pair were armed. She would not confirm that the officer's bullets hit the two or say whether someone could have shot them after the encounter with the officer. Well, then what are you saying? And what is this art?
I'm going back black now. Because when you start playing dumb too, that means that something wrong happened. Mm-hmm. So I'm saying you're calling them suspects, but I'm saying that you shot them in their own car.
Like the car wasn't stolen?
At all.
Because it wasn't no break-in.
There was no break-in.
Ooh.
So when you start talking about, I don't even know if it's his bullets that hit him. Hold on. Nah. You're trying to set it up where it's not the officer's fault. Only way you would do that is if, man.
If you try to withhold because you know you on the wrong side of the game.
Come on, man.
Chris Lehman, a spokesman for the Pentagon Force Protection Agency, said he could not comment on the officer's current status or other details regarding the case. Kathy Status, a member of the Silver Springs Justice Coalition, said the group is calling for the release of the 911 calls and police radio communications in the case. The group, which has been pushing for police reform in Montgomery County, is also asking for the release of any video footage to the right. Because if they could free themselves, then the video would be out right away. We know that about them. If they could free themselves, video would be out right away. We wouldn't be no petitioning and nothing like that. The police information is insufficient and non-transparent. If there is more information, it should be shared immediately, including all officer communications and body and dash cam footage when they arrived on the scene after the shooting status said. Council President Tom Hacker, District 5, whose district covers Tacoma Park, said local police and the Montgomery County State Attorney's offices are investigating. Unfortunately, this is only the most recent to far two tragic shootings in the area, Hacker said. In general, we want our residents to call 911 rather than using deadly force on their own in the response and activity they believe is suspicious. So that's a little throw under the bus for the pedestrian dude, but he is a cop, so they trying to, that blue wall is up. We can see that right away. Blue wall is 39 feet high. On March 24th, authorities said that a Pentagon officer shot and wounded a 16-year-old who the officer said tried to rob him on a Mississippi Avenue in a Congress Heights neighborhood of Southwest Washington. What? That sounds fish sticks right there too. Just the way y'all even just said it. A Pentagon officer was wounded. Pentagon officer shot and wounded a 16-year-old who officers say tried to rob him. How did a 16-year-old try to rob a grown-ass man? Was you doing some undercover work in the hood on some entrapment shit, trying to buy drugs?
You're right.
Yeah, and he figured out you was a cop and blamed you because you was trying to rob. Because you was trying to rob him for real, trying to take his little cake, and he popped you. The officer tried to grab it but was unsuccessful and then pulled his own gun and fired at least one shot, according to his account. The officer who was not identified told investigators that the youth pointed a gun at him. Yep, exactly what I said. The teen was charged as a juvenile with an assault with intent to commit an armed robbery. With few details known about the incident at Tacoma Park, it's unclear how the case will play out. One key question: was there a risk to the officer at the time he fired? No. Was there a risk to the kid?
Right.
The law is pretty clear that officers can't discharge a weapon when there's not a threat to an individual or public safety. So why was y'all shooting at? So y'all gonna let cuz just shoot at old boy in the car like that? Them in their own car that they wasn't stealing?
Mm-hmm.
As a general rule, fleeing is not a threat to an individual or public safety. So why did Michael Slager shoot old boy in the back then? Talking about he grabbed his taser.
Hello.
Frost stressed that depending upon what happened, the facts could go in favor of the off-duty officers. No, they could not. Why? How does that automatically say that? Y'all ain't investigated. Y'all don't know nothing. You ain't telling nothing, but you know it's gonna go in his favor already.
Right.
Fish sticks.
Fishy. Sticky.
If the people in the car were backing up at him, that's different, Foster said. If they were driving away and shooting a gun at him, that's different. Doesn't sound like they were doing either one, because if they were, y'all would have said so.
Correct.
They wasn't doing either one. I call fish sticks on that. Straight sticks of fish.
I'm telling you.
Yeah, that sounds like some boo-boo. Yeah, they know they did that shit. They done killed these two, and now I think they black people for real now.
Right.
Just all this whole fish sticks going on. There's all this splaining. I mean, but it could be easily a palm colored people too. You know what I'm saying? They splain. If a palm colored person committed the crime, then they gonna splain it away no matter who it is. Don't matter if it's a kid or not. But then I'm just looking at, and I didn't see no demonization for the victims. You know what I mean? For what I'm saying, for the person shot, I really didn't see them saying criminal oriented. You know what I'm saying? Like, they was accused of a break-in while, a few months ago they just were released for this. You know how they'll try to throw the BS in there somewhere. They gonna put the demonize on you.
Yeah, but the lack of information though.
Yeah.
That's where it gets lost.
That's what pushed it to the palm colored person for me, because the lack of information, they don't want to say too much, they don't want to do too much, they don't want to demonize either way, the said palm color victim or the palm color perpetrator.
But I didn't hear a lot of alleged. They said for sure that they was still in the car.
Right.
Like, come on, man, you made that distinction, and then that's what I'm saying. I think that they know this was a bad shoot, and they trying to cover this up. The other people, the other witnesses that were there, usually they would have had their name, let them talk. Yeah, Billy Bob said that 21 to 42-year-old Billy Bob had said he seen the Bobs, and they were, yeah, I was scared too. I didn't know why they got to, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, that's a tough one, because it smells black.
It
smells blackety black.
Yeah,
but it has very, very, very hard hints of mayo just slathered all over it.
Yeah. I mean, I would agree. All
right. Yeah, we're making good time here. Let me give y'all some of this right here.
It's the nooner.
That's a good article. I need to read that one on my own. Twitter.
That's what that was for.
yeah. I need to. That was just a part. Like, hey, that's pretty interesting. All right. Let me see. Well, yeah, I was gonna cover this. I'm sick of them. I'm sick of the Asian crime though.
Sick of Mad Dog today.
Yeah. Okay, so bank robber escapes after witnesses distracted by his ugly tie. Sounds palm colored to me.
Oh my goodness.
So wow, it must be nice to be able to rob a bank and get away.
Because of an ugly tie.
And this is in Germany. Oh well, they not really that smart there. That's where all the accidents happen and shit. You know, like them car cams with all of them just accidents and shit. Like silly, just like, how did y'all get into that accident? Why nobody looks when they turn? They just be, oh man, all the worst car crash videos. And you know why they come from there so much? Because most people have cameras on their car there. Because like for insurance purposes. Because you literally see people like a motherfucker come to a stop and they'll hit the bumper and fall all out. Like you like they got hit. A lot of people, yeah, a lot of people do that over there in Germany and shit. Like that's a thing. Like insurance fraud.
That's their hustle, huh?
Yeah. So most people drive with the camera in their vehicle. So that's why there's an influctuation of car crash videos because they're always recording themselves on the road over there.
Wow.
Yeah. So that's why I'm like, well, ugly tie, Germany. Yeah. Okay. Y'all getting in all of these car accidents. Yeah, that probably says something about the Slovaknik. So here they go. Is they doing moral Kodak Black and his security guard who was shot? Police reportedly reviewing Southside's comments. So they trying to implicate Southside? That has something to do with it?
Yeah, man, they be saying too much.
Notice how they putting all this resources and investigation into this shit.
I mean, my goodness.
And we got people who kill their kids, and it seems like, well, it's inconclusive. She allegedly made the call from in the policing precinct saying she killed her kids allegedly.
You don't know they words.
Hey, somebody put in the comments section the other day when we was talking about the allegedly thing, they were saying, well, they're saying allegedly, you know, for legal purposes until somebody's charged. But
she had been charged.
Yeah. Well, but look, they don't do that for us though.
They don't. But you're still wrong. They have been charged.
Yeah, but I'm saying ain't no allegedly or ain't no equivocations or nothing like that. When it's come to us, it's you did it. Do not pass go. Take your black self to jail.
And your argument still is wrong.
Right. Right. So this is a good one though. The first black-owned luxury travel and airport lounge. Y'all got your baller stuff going on. Hate crime bill. Oh no. Oh no. Here we go. Yeah, here y'all go. So South Carolina's first ever hate crime bill gets key approval from Senate. So is it only South Carolina House of Representatives gave key approval on Wednesday to a bill that would create this first hate crime legislation. CBS says, see, this is a precursor for that new Biden hate crime bill that's going to be specifically targeted at black people.
Yes.
Pat yourselves on the back, people. Here comes another crime bill for your black ass. South Carolina is just one of 3 states that do not have similar crime bills which increase crime penalties for people who commit hate crime. House Bill 3620 will increase fines and jail time for those who commit violent crimes based on a victim's race, religion, sex, gender, age, national origin, sexual orientation, or disability. So
here we go.
So now they finna tell y'all if you don't accept said advances from some alphabet person that's a hate crime, and now you're finna go to jail because you don't want your pussy split wide open.
And if you say while you're punching, fam, I'm not gay,
it's over for you.
It's over for you.
It would add a penalty of up to 5 years in jail and up to $10,000 in fine for crimes including murder, armed robbery, criminal sexual conduct. Well, that sounds like a lot of palm color people right there, but let me go ahead and move on. Wow, is that the end of the article? Oh no, it says read more. Okay, I was gonna say, yeah, we just want to let you know how we're gonna be locking you niggas up. That's all. Okay.
That's it. That's it.
The bill was approved on second reading with a 79-29 vote. Look how they get on code for your ass. WLTX reported the bill will face another reading in the House, which WLTX described as usually a formality, and it will require Senate approval. WLTX said that it's not yet clear if the Senate will consider the bill this session, but they gonna consider it, believe me.
Come on, they gonna stay extra to get that
right.
through.
Yeah, they gonna have to do an extra session. We're gonna have to do 48 hours. We're gonna have to sleep on the Senate floor just to rile these niggas up.
We're against racism. They can't have that in the South. This is the new South.
The local sheriffs backed the measure when the bill was in committee. Of course they did. It means job security. Duh.
Oh.
Lawmakers.
The jails.
Right. Telling lawmakers that when Hispanic community members were targeted, he could not bring additional charges against the perpetrators because there wasn't a hate crime law in place. Bull crap. For 3 weeks in Richland County, we had 2 individuals that terrorized our Hispanic community. In a 3-week period of time, they robbed 27 Hispanics and 27 separate robberies. Well, that Hispanic on Hispanic crime is out of control.
That's what it sounds like to me.
And it seems like, yeah, I mean, you know, yeah.
I'm saying it.
This
if you don't mention that they're Hispanic, you ain't gonna say what the assailant was?
Nah, because they was palm colored, see? And they don't want to demonize the palm colored people because the palm color go to jail's not for palm colored people, it's for the others.
Yes.
I urge you on behalf of law enforcement, on behalf of those victims, please do something, he added. Please pass this bill. We need it. Really, do we? You do? Because you're being discriminated on so much, I'm sure, Mr. Officer.
Yeah.
You know, that was the end of the article. Oh, Biden announces executive actions to curb gun violence epidemic. What are you gonna do? Start targeting white males? That's how you get that done.
That ain't what he gonna do. He just gonna do the same old thing that they go back and forth. A Democrat comes in and they outlaw the certain weapons, semi-automatics, the boot stock, the bop bop bop. Then a Republican comes in and they just reverse that. Then a Democrat comes in and they reverse that. And it's just a game they play back and forth with each other.
Because we know they ain't trying to get rid of no guns. And if they do, it's only going to be for black people.
Yeah, that's it.
That's it. That's all. That's probably what they're trying to do right now. See? Oh, these criminalized black people in the black community so criminal. Well, maybe they don't need to have guns.
Yeah, you know.
Although no gun has been used in any of these fake assaults, by the way, too.
Right.
You know, although, you know, all these fake assaults have been like verbal, most of them, right?
Most of them.
It's like what we read in the other article, only 11% were physical.
Ain't this what we tried to tell y'all a while ago about how they was going to try to make federal mandatories? Told y'all that a couple months ago that was on the road and it was going to be against black people. Now you can be racist all of a sudden when it's impossible.
Well, we're about running out of time. We be trying to give y'all so much news, but y'all gonna have to tune in for 6 because NBA player Phillip Adams killed 5, then himself. So that's gonna be today at 6 o'clock. Wow. What's up with these palm colored individuals steady killing their kids, dog? Damn.
And where'd you say it was?
NBA player Phillip Adams killed 5, then himself. South Carolina.
You know what? I think he was black.
Gunman who killed 5 people, including prominent doctor in South Carolina, was former NFL player Philip Adams, who killed himself early Thursday, according to a person who was on a brief investigation. Well, if he was, why don't I see his
fish sticks?
Why don't I see his picture? Because they love to throw that up there.
No, they've been plastering it all over. This is the key. Why'd you kill a doctor? Did you maybe perhaps sabotage said NFL career? Took food out said family's mouth?
That's a good question. Yeah, damn, I want to read this one, man. Well, let's go ahead and get up out of here, man. They got to come back at 6 for that one.
6 o'clock night. TZVonSavage.com. Check that out. Download that app. Melanated people. You can find it on TZVonSavage.com. Shout out Master P. He said, get your own. That's why we got KeepItPodcast.com. Pinterest, you know what Pinterest is? Okay, Pinterest, if you got interest, TZ Von Savage, Black Holocaust Fact or Fiction. If you can't find it, it's at tzvonsavage.com. Yes. And last, but never least, we have to stop the perpetuation of the demasculation of the Black American male.
Message.
Yes, it's being pushed. It's an agenda. People that look like you are pushing it. Athletes, celebrities. You dig what I'm saying? Entertainers. And I'm gonna tell you about a big offender. They don't like me for it. LeBronda Jameson, a.k.a. LeBron James.
Hey, boy, the nigga whole style is chump.
You did it. Progressive Insurance. I'm sorry to tell you, it happened. You can Google it.
Google it.
Love, peace, blessings, Maloha. Hold on.
Drop the bomb for TZ Von Savage. No.
I had to get my little Susie bird on.
Nah, man. Don't ever do that, man. That's the one you're not supposed to do at all, ever. Ever at all. Ever. All right, man. This is Keep It Beat Podcast. Links in the description. Check out the description. It's a whole vibe over there. It's discounts on everything. You can support the show. This is New Black Media Appreciation Month, so go support. Not only Keep It Beat Podcast, but Jason Black, Professor Black Truth, and Mr. Tariq Rashid. There's also Dr. Boyce Watkins. There's Torian Rain. There's Nicole's View. There's Ahmadiyah Shakur. There is Corey Holcomb. There is Craig Fax. There is Sonetta TV. I mean, there's a lot of stomp down black channels for you to support, man. So we all here. And we really can't exist without the viewers, you know what I'm saying? So kick in, put your money where your mouth is if you want to continue to get this type of bomb programming on the B1 side of the game. You feel me?
Hello,
McFly.
Check out that description section. It is a vibe. Catch a vibe.
Catch one. And we finna go ahead and let you catch these commercialians though.
Take that.
Last time Mom said the value wasn't up. They was hearing us talk about I think a shrimp had dropped behind the show.
I do not know, Master. You do not know.
Mom was like, hey, turn the music up.
The shrimp toast.
The final level. You without knowing.
I remember y'all was talking about that, but I couldn't really hear y'all like that. But I wasn't listening on the stream either, so that's just me.
Always been here, I'ma tell you what's wrong here. The industry changing, your content strange, but I'm good, and I'm straight. I'm from the land of the 10,000 lakes. I know you wish you could, but some can't. I learned from my mistakes, and I done felt all the breaks. Learn to cut the grass real fast for the snakes. Learn to give a little bit more than I take. Too many times I score back, break, pump, fake. Man, I knew it was was something, couldn't ignore it, it was faith. Believe
All of your misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessings. Serious. All of your misconceptions, you thought I ain't never gonna stop this shit, man. Me, baby, you crazy.
Look, I was once lost but found me. I had so many people around me, almost drowned me. It astounds me like the level of deceit when your people try to play you like somebody in the street. Like even when you praise him and you try to see him eat. Not to mention all the shit you did to get him on his feet. Kid, the thoughts get crazier, I put him on repeat. Thinking shit was all gravy, but it wasn't really sweet.
Even hula hooping through loopholes, working around shit.
Even had a nigga try to rebrand my business on some clown shit.
Thought I would listen, my blessing.
Look.
Even hula hooping through loopholes, working around shit. Even hula hooping through loopholes, working around shit. All of your misconceptions, you thought I would miss my blessing. The ultimate misdirection, you thought I would miss.
Look here, man. Now that you've been out the joint about 2 weeks, don't you think it's about time you gave me my money?
I told you I ain't had your money yet, man.
Fuck you mean you ain't got my money yet? Motherfucker, everybody know you get the money from that robbery before you went upstate.
I told you, motherfucker, I ain't got your money yet, man.
Fuck you mean you ain't got the money yet?
Fuck you think you is, man. Motherfucking Ron O'Neal or something? What you gonna do? You ain't supposed to be scared now because you got a pistol, motherfucker.
I got PayPal, Cash App, Zelle, Chime. I hope you got yours, cause I got mine. I'm talking Payoneer, Netspend, Venmo, Stash. Too many ways for you to run my cash.
Check reparation, 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 check.
Yeah, well if you talking compensation, it's about that time. You get everybody there's about to see down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. All I wanna do is see you move it. All I wanna do is see you get down. Two step, come on. Two steps, come on. This is it, come on. This is it, come on. Two step, come on. Yeah, two step, two step, come on. Yeah, come on. Two step, come on. Two steps, come on. Yeah, come on. Two steps, come on. Two steps, come on. Yeah, two steps, come on. Two steps, come on. coming at you bad, but shorty gotta go, cause you sound to me fast. Probably be here all day if it wasn't for you. I don't mean to cut you off or interrupt what you do, but if time is money, minutes moolah. True. So you know I'm about to ask you like, what you about to do? I gotta go. Gotta hustle to get it. If you ain't talking business, little shawty, you tripping. I gotta go. I really ain't got time. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. Bang my line, shawty, bang my line. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. Shawty, bang my line. Bang my line. You can holler at me later, shawty, bang my line. Sometimes I stare at the phone, and when I think in my mind, I gotta see what you want. Soon as I finish this drink, I'ma leave the club. Think it's one of them nights, man, I need to fuck. I'm a
Music TV. Music TV.
How did you know?
I do not know, Master.